Welcome back to Driven by Bailey. Today we've got a very special video planned. We're going to do a walkthrough of the Ferrari 328 GTS. We definitely want to start bringing to the channel some more classic cars. As you can tell, we are in Villa Mayfair. The name comes since it used to be owned by an English family in the start of the 20th century, and it was a few years ago bought by the Creation House, which is a personal project of Cristina Rodriguez, which is a well-known interior designer. Now you can do events, so if any of you are interested in doing an event, especially within the automotive sector, definitely go and check out the Instagram as well as their webpage to learn more about this project. And honestly, if you're thinking on doing an event in Barcelona, you won't find a better place than here. It is in the center of Barcelona, that's where you can hear a bit of traffic. And if you aren't thinking on doing an event, it's time for you to start thinking about it, because this is a unique place, and I doubt you find any other YouTube channel reviewing a car in such a special location as we are going to review the Ferrari 328 GTS. And now you can start seeing the Ferrari 328 GTS. So we are going to be doing a review and walkthrough in a few minutes time. So this would be the main event area. You can tell it's a massive space with a really cool design. And the best feature, in my opinion, is the pool right on top of us. There is no other place in Barcelona where you can find this. And it's just started raining right now, and seeing the pool and the drops from the rain dropping on top is very unique. You know what they say. So here we have the Ferrari 328 GTS. I just can't get over how good this car looks with this amazing studio we are right now, with the pool just above us. So anyway, as you can see, this car is black. It's got a bit of a metallic feel to it, and the Ferrari 328 GTS is known to be one of the most reliable Ferraris in terms of classic there is right now. And it's also a pretty good investment. So the Ferrari 328 GTS, Ferrari produced a bit over 6,000 units. The later model had ABS braking system incorporated. In this case, this Ferrari was one of the first ones to be produced, so it doesn't have it incorporated. And there's two ways in knowing if it's got the ABS braking system or not. The first thing would be in the door panel. So when you open the door, the ABS braking system cars would have a Ferrari, an official Ferrari badge in the door panel, where it would say it's got this technology. And also another easier way to know would be through the wheels. These wheels, you can see the stars, they are completely straight, they've got no curve, but the wheels that have these stars slightly curved are the ones that have this technology incorporated. So that would be the two ways to know if it's got the ABS braking system or not. And on the models that do have this little Ferrari plaque, basically the information that appears is the year and the month the car was made, in order to be able to know if the car has ABS braking system incorporated or not. And also, this Ferrari was known to have some interior upgrades. Back in the days, this obviously was much more impressive than cars nowadays. But if you think a few years ago, the technology and the features and the comfort in this car was obviously top of the range. We're just going to do a quick walkthrough around the car. You would find the two headlights that when you turn them on, they would lift up, as well as some air vents and the obviously Ferrari badge. And then behind the car, we find 4 exhaust tips that are obviously real. They aren't fake like some car brands do today. Everything here is fully functional and you've got the 328 GTS badge and a beautiful back part of the car. And if we continue over here, we would find a badge that says designed by Pininfarina, which is small details, but I personally really like these small little badge and details that just make the car just more interesting and more unique. Like the logo over here in the mirrors, it's something that I believe new Ferraris don't have incorporated. You would find the big badge over here, and then obviously the front logo and the Ferrari lettering at the end. So now we're going to quickly check the interior of the Ferrari. I want to be very careful since it just had a new ceramic coating done to it. And let's go in. So this being a classic Ferrari, we aren't obviously going to find loads of technology and LED lights or anything. And I personally think that's also the fun part or the interesting thing on having a classic Ferrari. It's just its uniqueness that you don't find in cars nowadays. So you would have your essential buttons nowadays, but back in the day this was obviously top of the range. You find your radio, and obviously you would have your manual gearbox with a few buttons like air conditioner, and also some other cool details. You've got this chrome Ferrari logo button that you just push and the engine would open, and then on the door you would find a button to put your window up or down, and that would really be the walkthrough of the car. There's not many other things to say. You can buy a modern car with a more powerful engine as this car, because this car has 270 horsepower. So back in the day that was a tremendous amount of power, but nowadays cars have gone just completely mad. For a classic car, it's more admiring the car with its design. The new cars, they may be 1,000 times better, but they can't be as special when driving or when cruising around than a classic car, in this case a nice 328 GTS. So I wanted to end this video with the swimming pool on top of us, with the back side of the car that I think is the most beautiful feature in terms of design that this Ferrari has. So yeah, definitely check out the Creation House webpage, and hope you enjoyed this video.
You know what they say.